As I said in my March Madness bracket video, which the bracket was not good this year, the worst we've ever had, but I did advertise that it was going to be the best tournament we've ever seen. And last night's championship game made that statement true. It backed my statement up. So let's recap it, shall we? In probably not only the best game in NCAA tournament history, but probably the best basketball game of all time. Probably the greatest ending to a tournament you will ever see. That's probably like once in every 70 years, it feels like. So let's recap it. North Carolina, not a good three-point shooting team, but they needed to shoot the three-point ball to stay in the game in the second half. They were able to hit the three-pointers in the second half. In this first quarter, in the first half. But once we got to about the middle of the second half, they just started to cool down. They just went cold. And Villanova got on a run. They were up by as many as, I think it was 10 or 11. With about 6 minutes, just under 6 or 7 minutes to go, North Carolina was down by 10. It looked like it was over. But North Carolina got a little bit of momentum when they were only down by 6 with 4 minutes left. And then, I think it was Joel Berry, he hit a key three-pointer with about 1 minute and 27 seconds left to cut the lead down to 2. But then North Carolina just started fouling because they needed to. Because there was no way that Villanova was just going to win it with shooting. They'd have to win it with free throws. And Villanova knocked down all the free throws they needed. But let's skip to the game. Let's skip to the part of the game that everybody is talking about. Man! Marcus Page. Somebody draft that man. It doesn't matter who it is, just somebody draft him. If you make a shot like that in a championship game to keep your team's hopes alive, win or loss, just draft the guy. Steph Curry probably couldn't do the shot that Marcus Page did. It was like an acrobatic shot. It looked like he was trying to get the and one. Because that's what it looked like when I saw it live. I did not even think that was going to go in. But it went in. But North Carolina did something it probably shouldn't do in sports, and that was kind of celebrate prematurely. I know you got excited about it, because if he misses the shot, there's almost a 99.99% chance you lose that game if that shot does not go in. But it gave Villanova about 4.5 seconds to come up with a game winner of their own. And they did that. Chris Jenkins, the big fella, with a game-winning three-pointer at the buzzer. The first NCAA championship game buzzer beater in the history of the tournament. Is what I think it was. That's what I was told today. But let's just see some... Twitter literally almost blew up. Twitter metaphorically and figuratively blew up. But let's just see some of the tweets that was in my timeline. We have, how can you not love sports? Props to North Carolina, solid squad and powerhouse program. Meeks just had an off night. What a game. We have somebody that retweeted somebody calling buzzer beater, calling it right now before it happened. Then in all caps, I called it. Then the crying Jordan emojis. Not emojis like the memes. Then somebody says, always been a Villanova fan. So happy for Nova, so happy for the Big East Conference and B for Nova, hashtag. These are all hashtag B East Conference, hashtag B for Nova, hashtag NCAA Championship. Wait, did Philly get a W since the Meek Mill antics? The Meek Mill versus Drake, that kind of beef. Then this is somebody from AJ Youngman, also known as at AY5 The Truth, basketball player in high school. We'll probably see him in the tournament in a couple of years. I almost guarantee it. It's really cool to see a 4-year player like Arcidiacono win a title, well deserved, getting tired of the one and dones. Agreed with you there, AJ. I'm with you on that one. the one and dones, that's just something that I don't really like in sports. So agreed with you there, AJ. Then there was one. I have to go back to it. My Twitter's going to take a second to load here. While you're waiting, comment below on what you thought of that game. Because I can easily describe it as the best game in college basketball history. Maybe in basketball history in general. But comment below on what you thought of it. Whether you're a fan of Villanova, North Carolina, or a team that wasn't even in the game, or in the Final Four, comment below anyway, because that's what basketball is about. March Madness does not disappoint. Okay, here we go. We have Caleb N., also known as CC Orel 13. I literally don't know how it gets much better than what we just saw. Pretty well described. And he also showed the vine of the shot. A three that will never be forgotten. And then he said, Villanova wins it at the buzzer. Wow, what a game for the ages. Wow, March Madness not disappoint. All caps, by the way. But before then, he thought he smelled OT. And he said UNC3 coming up right here. Then he's like, told y'all. Although, as much as it would have been nice to see overtime, the ending will never be forgotten. So there's your recap on the national championship game reaction. Kind of my reaction. Anyway, feel free to like this video, subscribe to my channel. Also, email me suggestions. My email is birdtechjohnny@gmail.com. I'll also put it in the description box. And also like the new Facebook page I created. I will also put that in the description box. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.